I was asked by a coworker to make a t-shirt quilt for her daughter's upcoming birthday. So how do you take a stack of t-shirts and make an awesome quilt out of them like this one? To see how I did that, stick around and I'll show you how, right here on Sammy's Workshops. Before we get to today's project, let's take a moment to talk about workshop safety. Be sure to read, understand, and follow all of the safety rules that come with both your hand and power tools. Knowing how to properly operate your tools and following these safety rules can significantly reduce the risk of damage and/or personal injury. And of course, there are no more important safety rules than to avoid loose clothing, long sleeves, and to wear safety glasses, hearing and respiratory protection as needed. Now let's get to today's project. Hello YouTube, my name is Sammy and welcome back to Sammy's Workshops. Today's video is part 2 on how I made a t-shirt quilt for a coworker's daughter. Originally, I was to show her how to make it herself. However, schedules and other factors prevented that, and my coworker asked if I could make the quilt in time for her daughter's birthday. So here we go. In part 1, we created the 4 panels that would make up the whole quilt by adding more stripping to the outside edges, first to the top and bottom and then to the sides. That made each panel 42 inches by 42 inches. That'll make a very big final quilt indeed. You'll also see photos here of one each of the 2 different styles of panels, one with the red center square and one with the pink. About at this point in the construction, I managed to hurt my shoulder and right arm and didn't get as much filming of the final construction as I had originally planned. Not to worry for those of you wanting to see the modified cotton method, as I found an unfinished quilt that was also using the cotton method, and I will get that on the work table now that the shoulder's better and make a detailed video on the final steps of the modified cotton method, so stick around, that's coming. As I said earlier, I had managed to hurt myself while finishing this quilt, but I was still running up against the time deadline of having it finished for that upcoming birthday. I did get it done in time, and as the final photos show, the quilt was huge and a very big hit with its new owner too. She had this neck drape piece from somewhere in her graduation. I'm not sure what the correct name is for it. So we stitched that in the middle, and then there were a couple of extra printed bits from one of the t-shirts that seemed very appropriate, and put those on there, and the quilt came out really great. The extra fabric on the backing winds up getting double folded over and top stitched down to join the panels, and then you do the same thing around the outside edges to bind the edges, and voila, you're done. A label was added to the back with the daughter's name, my name, and the year and month it was made. And again, better photos of all of these finishing processes will be in the next quilt project. That one will feature embroidered squares of horses, so do look for it coming soon. If you have questions on this or any other project, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit like, subscribe, and click on the alert bell to get notified of new videos being uploaded, usually each week on Wednesday, with some others in between as time and projects allow. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I have a website as well for patterns that I digitize and plans to download. I'll also have a list of links in the tools or in the comments down below of the tools and supplies I use, so if you want to get those, you can find them. And until next time, see ya!